This is TWiT.
A day after its third quarter earnings report, Apple has announced the release of its Mac OS X 10.10 Yosemite public beta, which will be released tomorrow, July 24th. Apple now generates less than 15% of its total revenue from Macs, but the company reported Mac unit sales rose 18% to 4.4 million in the latest quarter ending June 28th. CEO Tim Cook said the Mac raised Apple's overall financial results as well. The beta version of OS X 10.10 Yosemite will be free, and the official version released in the fall will be free as well. Developers have had access to the beta Yosemite software since WWDC last month. In other Apple news, 9to5Mac reports that the company, Apple, is tentatively planning a keynote address in mid-September to announce the iPhone 6 and provide final details on iOS 8. This is according to anonymous sources. Apple is reportedly nearing completion of iOS 8.0's development, and it plans to release a fifth and likely final beta to developers for testing on Monday, August 4th, according to these sources. Apple may even finish up work on the Beta 5 early next week, and a Golden Master version of iOS 8 could be completed in late August or early September. Rumors are still abounding that Apple is also planning a second event in October that will focus on Apple's upcoming wearable fitness band, yet to be named, but sort of known by everybody as the iWatch. Sources also tell 9to5Mac that Apple is finishing up work on a 12-inch MacBook with Retina display and a new desktop computer, possibly an iMac, or a standalone monitor with a 4K resolution screen. The California Emerging Technology Fund, or CETF, a nonprofit, says that a Comcast internet service program for poor people is too difficult to sign up for and has resulted in just 11% of eligible households in the state getting service. CETF was created by the California Public Utilities Commission when approving the mergers of SBC AT&T and Verizon MCI. Wow. Remember that? To accelerate broadband development for underserved or unserved populations. The group says that additional requirements should be imposed on Comcast as part of its pending acquisition of Time Warner Cable. Comcast was required to create the $10 per month Internet Essentials program in order to secure approval of its acquisition of NBC Universal back in 2011. In comments filed with the FCC, CETF says Comcast has signed 35,205 households out of more than 313,000 eligible ones in California alone. Nationwide, 300,000 families out of 2.6 million eligible have signed up. CETF claims that Comcast makes the sign-up process long and cumbersome and has violated program rules by conducting credit checks. The commission is urging the FCC to increase Comcast's commitments if that Time Warner Cable merger is approved. Well, Facebook had a pretty good quarter. Lots of earnings this week. The company's earnings beat projections for the 8th quarter straight, with $2.91 billion in revenue in its second quarter of 2014. Facebook now has 1.07 billion mobile monthly users and 654 million daily mobile users, with 62% of its ad revenue now coming from mobile. The company now has 1.32 billion monthly users and 829 million daily users, or 63% of users returning every single day. The stock was up 5.25% in after-hours trading to what would be an all-time high above $75 per share.